Ever feel like no matter how hard you try, that there's something holding you back as if you're weighed down by 1,000 pounds? That's how I felt in my own weight loss journey. Today, I'm going to share something with you that not only helped me on my weight loss journey of losing 200 pounds in 23 months, but also gave me a whole new perspective in the way I process and react to situations that come along. And here's the real kicker. It has nothing to do with food. It has nothing to do with your diet. And it has nothing to do with exercise. What it is deep, purposeful thinking. Some people call it meditation. Some people call it two-way prayer. Whatever you call it, it is a powerful tool that helped change my life completely. This tool can help give a whole new level of focus, self-awareness in your own weight loss journey. Hi, I'm Easter, and 2 years ago, I was weighing in at 350 pounds. I was in an overwhelming, daunting, vicious cycle of emotional eating, binge eating, and comfort eating. What I did not realize at the time is how much my mind and my spirit had to do with my weight loss as much as what I was taking into my body. And a lot of my success didn't have anything to do with the calories I was taking in, but how I processed my emotions and how I processed my reactions to stressful situations. I had to learn to sit still, which is hard for me, believe it or not, listen and connect myself to something higher than myself. You may call it God, you may call it gods, you may call it your still quiet voice, or you may call it the universe or energy or light. Whatever it is, I'm telling you that connecting to that and listening and meditating works. And it works in ways that are far beyond what you see on your scale. Let me walk you through some of the ways that I have practiced meditation successfully. And I do switch the way I'm meditating depending on the day, depending on my mood, depending on my energy level, and just how stressed I am at that moment. So, the first way that most people know about is guided meditation. Guided meditation is where you sit and you listen to somebody walk you through a deep thinking process. They may be bringing you through a situation in the past, they may be bringing you through to a peaceful place that you're in right now. But we're familiar with that, and we sit quietly until the guided meditation is over and we're left feeling more peaceful and calmer. The next way was probably the easiest way to practice meditation, and it's what I started with. It's just simply breathing purposefully. So you breathe in, counting to four, and out, counting to four, and you think about the numbers and you think about your breathing, and you're purposely resisting the thoughts that are trying to get in there and cause you stress and cause you that chaos. Purposely slow yourself down, purposely count, purposely quiet yourself, and you'll see that this will bring you to some calmness, some peacefulness, and bring you away less agitated than you were when you started. A fun way that I practice is Zen doodling or coloring. So it doesn't sound like much and it sounds like a waste of time, but when you put pencil to paper or pen to paper and you just let your hands do whatever they want to do. Now, remember, your hands used to be eating all the time. So this is a really good way to replace having your hands busy. You just let your mind flow. You focus on that's just the dreaminess of doing it, whether it's doodling or whether it's coloring. You're just mindfully putting yourself in a new space and being at peace with whatever is going to flow through your fingers. My very favorite way of meditation is visualization. I have a particular thought of a particular day in Cuba where I was sitting by the ocean. Now, the visualization calls for us to think of a time or place or situation. It doesn't have to be in our past. It could be something we imagine that's really peaceful. For me, it's a particular day. And I remember sitting on a pier in Cuba. I was by myself, surrounded by the ocean. I remember as I meditate, I remember the sound of the waves. I feel the wind rushing through my hair. I feel the kiss of the sun on my cheek. I feel the sun burning all over my body. I feel the warmth. I feel the invitation. I let myself totally be absorbed in the moment. I look at the ocean and I let the magnitude and the vastness of it bring me to a place of wonder and astonishment. And I just feel so at peace knowing that there's something bigger than me that I can connect to. It reminds me that there's no way that this bigness could be something I could understand. And somehow that gives me peace. When I had my toughest days, this was the one go to for meditation that I used over and over again. And even to this day, if I have a really hard, I try to bring myself back to that day and visualize myself there. And I get the feeling over and over again as if I'm reliving it. It's a beautiful meditation. There are many forms of meditation you can look up there. I'm aware of several other types, but those are the ones I practice. Some people like to meditate as they walk, and they very purposely and mindfully think about the steps they're taking. They connect to what's surrounding them. Instead of just thinking their thoughts, they purposely bring themselves outside of their thoughts and just allow what's going on around them being their focus. Anything that's taking you off of the focus of your busyness or your pain or your emotional havoc or your confusion or your stress is meditation. It's not hard. And you can start with small steps. I suggest to you that maybe you think about trying this for the next week. How about you challenge yourself that for 5 minutes a day, you'll try one of these methods, maybe starting with the counting because it is the easiest to start with. And you're just breathing in, thinking of the numbers up to 4, and breathing out, thinking of the numbers as you count down. Now, what does this have to do with weight loss, you ask me? Well, the thing is, I was an emotional eater, I was a comfort eater. I was a binge eater, and I had times when I would feel that chaotic feeling and want to run to food. When I got that feeling of craving, it set an alarm bell off on me. I learned to recognize that if I had a craving, something was going on. The alarm bell would go off, and I'd say, "Oh, I need to do one of my strategies now." So, those strategies that I've talked about so far are journaling, walking, mindfulness, meditation, and prayer are another powerful tool for you to use in your weight loss journey. I hope this resonates with you, and I want to hear that you're making a commitment to try when you feel yourself being called to have some food that's not planned, when you're feeling emotional and you're just getting that itch to go grab something from the kitchen. So give yourself some grace. Give yourself some time. Just do 5 minutes a day for the next 7 days. Drop me a comment. Let me know what you think. Make a commitment. Drop a like. Hit that button up to subscribe because I've got many more things that I've learned along my fitness journey that I'm looking forward to sharing with you and being a part of your successful fitness journey.